really good against Puck.
This is just confidence on a hero to go with this really wonky skill build. You saw the DK bottom. You see the Puck skipping Quill here. These guys have definitely been in this spot before, and they just know what to expect coming in the next few minutes.
Top lane, S4 now with the Necro book out, putting a lot of pressure onto Midpoint. I mean, Midpoint's just out of mana. He's just dead. Okay, stick charge and slide fist. He gets to run it out, but he hasn't got enough to jump to it. I mean, that Necro book just destroyed Midpoint. He just slowly let himself get beaten down and the mana taken out. See up towards mid lane, trying to play aggressive and onto Thompson. TP backup coming in for OG. FNG's there on the side, Flint's back him up. So the DD as well here on Limp. He wants to get back in. Stepping over to FNG, finds the setup. Extra damage coming through from Sax, but the Illuminate Limp still able to jump in and clean up the mid kill. As Thompson goes down, an extra CP coming over from OG. They're bringing in Midbon. They're going to look to try and get the catch onto Limp, but Limp, he's more than fine, of course, with this skill build, as you say, no points in chain.
Loss of farm. The Pango took over the lane. They were still farming the mid lane. And we might see a repeat here, S4.
Again, just this mana burn from the Necro Bush is causing such an issue here for Midbon. It's easy kills anytime he shows in the lane here. 2 times now, S4. Just he's loving life up there. Down bottom, they're going to try and make the aggressive move onto Seb, setting up with the Dream Coil. And they've got enough damage to break down this Dragon Knight. Seb tries to turn a holds back for one of them, but it's not enough to stop him from going down. Tips that as well here from Nico, baby. As top lane, even hunting in the trees to see if they can get No Tail too. This, again, just the power of S4 and this early Necro book timing that he can get on the Beastmaster. I mean, I've never seen sort of the rush get so many kills. You know, sure, you're getting it this fast, you're going to have that pressure.
And DK's ultimate is out already, and they might be the first to take an objective despite a lot of these early kills.
See how much pressure they can put on top lane. FNG gets it again. Fisher into Raw, into Goodbye Mana. I mean, these two are just crushing this top lane. Like Midbon, he's died here 3 times now, Brian, to help him sort of pick his game back up, as he's, I mean, understandably with those 3 deaths that he had up there, falling a little bit behind on the Ember. See bottom Seb. See if he can get the walk in, but TP is already coming over towards the outpost. Alliance there, more than happy to fight this. They're just going to turn them straight towards Seb. No Tail and Thompson, they're up on the high ground. Seb getting burst low. Good angle with the Rolling Thunder though. No Tail catching on to the 3 of them. Inkswell stun follow onto Limp. Can he live here? Handscan providing the heals. The face shift dodges the sleight of fist, but the chains are up. Midbon's able to look him down. They'll kill off Limp. Nico Baby with the time that's will manage to get his way out. As at the same time on the top half of the map, S4 picks up another. Takes out Saxa. They may have got Limp, but they've still lost 2 overall. Midbon's continuing to try and chase onto Handscan. With Nico Baby by his side, OG have to hold back. They can't dive in any further onto these 2.
I don't know what they do without the Beastmaster's Book 3. That is really the hero. So glad to see they agree and they back off. Weaver, he's got, yes, the Maelstrom, no boots, Sanj.
Okay. He's trying to get in onto FNG. And with Seb's follow-up, he'll have it. Alliance with this smoke might catch one of them walking up here. Yeah, Raw down onto Midbon. You're going to have Seb jump in for the backlines, but the Fisher's already going to finish Midbon off. As Midbon goes down, Seb popping the Outer Dragon form, opting to try and fight, but he's completely out of mana thanks to the Necro book. And Seb, he's going to get left behind. The rest of his team bailing on him. As Seb goes down, Nico Baby getting in aggressive with the chase onto Thompson. The silence from Limp and the damage here from this blade causing No Tail to have to jump out. Thompson's also been split from the lineup as Thompson falls. Double kill for S4. As they're really struggling, OG here. Alliance are just each and every time creating this impenetrable defense. It's got to be cautious though. As Handscan and Nico Baby there by the side. Of course, Handscan ready at a moment's notice to bring Nico Baby straight into the action. It's bounty risk. He's coming up soon, Seb. He's going to jump in on this. I mean, there's a relocate coming over. Okay, he has got Saxa by his side, but already Limp's jumping on the backlines with the Dream Coil. Seb is dead. As the Thunder comes out, but the Fish is in place. Nico Baby's going to start to poke in the backlines. Looking towards Thompson. S4 just standing his ground with a BKB. As Nico Baby and FNG look to chase them down. Midbon's got a run, but the Echo snaps out. Midbon's locked down into the silence. Midbon goes down. There's 3 dead on OG. Thompson's trying to run. He's out of mana. He's also going to voice a T1. I mean, what is OG doing? They're just making it
themselves that Alliance has to mess up. Like, we have to make these corrective plays.
This Alliance doesn't look like it's going to make any mistakes this year. From what we've seen so far, I mean, how big their heroes are getting. Nico, maybe the next thing you know, he's going to have his Skadi complete. And then once he has that on top of the S and Y, there's going to be more than ample time for Hanskin to just get in every single time and offer up that extra bit of heal and sustain to make it very hard for OG to ever be able to burst through this Weaver. Bottom lane Limp, he's in with a setup onto Mid-1. Mid-1's down, Roar onto Notel, holding him in place in the Rolling Thunder. And they're just chasing for more. There's just no stopping here from Alliance. Straight over to Thompson. Thompson cannot do anything here against the full 5 of them surrounding him and taking him down. It's 20-5, 21 minutes in, 9k lead for Alliance as they are completely dominating OG.
He's a hero that usually has to go for like a Falcon Blade or an earlier Lincoln Sphere against a hero like DK. But this IO is definitely enabling Nico Baby to just go for all of these luxurious items that feel really nice to buy.
See bottom. I mean, Mid-1 tries to go in onto FNG, but Limps in with the backup. Coils down. Mid-1 getting burst low. Notel in with the Rolling Thunder to provide some safety for Mid-1. He ticks down low. They do get FNG over to the side. Thompson was trying to join the team, but S4 puts him in position with the Roar. Saxon trying with the TP out. Is he going to make it away? He does. Only just, but again, Thompson dying. Yeah, I know, just Nico, baby, so huge. I mean, we're 24 minutes in. Maelstrom S&Y Skadi, as we saw there on the numbers, it's just under 3 minutes faster than what you can normally expect to see on a Weaver. So they're looking for a fight here, Alliance. And that's it. He's going to try and start it. They're trying to get rid of Hanskin, see if they can burst him with the combo. But the Roar's out onto Thompson. Hanskin's still alive. Seb, can he finally finish him off? He can. Notel comes in with the Rolling Thunder. They get the kill, but Thompson's going to fall to the Necro Book. They've got the chains onto S4. Although Dragon Tail's done from Seb, but there's the coverage from FNG. Lays down the Fisher. Stops them from being able to kill off S4. As OG again just losing another horrendous team fight for themselves.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is such a good play. Like, they're dying to all his stuff on the ground. And it's enabling so much to happen with these squishy heroes we were concerned about. They're not so squishy when the threats are all just dead.
Thompson just caught outside of the base. Nico Baby's going to chase him up. He's dead. There's going to be a buyback from Saxa. And they're trying to turn this around. Notel looking for the angle in with the Thunder, but Limp, he's already got the magic immunity out. Good to go. Stands his ground. It's going to be Mid-1 out for the count. He has got a buyback. Notel trying to TP away. They're going to be able to kill him before he's even out of there. As Notel's out of the game. Seb and Saxa just getting pushed back to the fountain here by Nico Baby. In 26 minutes in Alliance, they're taking the top rack. Tier 3's down, racks are exposed. It doesn't seem like OG can hold this at all. Seb, I mean, he's got nothing here. He's out, he's trying to run, but they're underneath the tier 4s. It's getting messy. It's getting very, very messy here. As again, you know, this is so different to the Alliance that we saw the other day. This is the Alliance that the fans expected to see, and my goodness, they're getting a show right here in Game 1 against OG.
That might have been the funniest use of Echo Slam I've ever seen. FNG, no blink, but just a shard. And Echo Slam to keep the Aftershock stun on Thompson, so he wasn't able to cast any of the spells. Yeah, the GG's call absolutely outplayed by Alliance OG there. I thought both drafts were very nice. The panel seemed to favor OG. That's when you know it's probably going to be Alliance because Kyle's on the
we got a Tiny coming out from OG as their last pick.
It's not a bad matchup. You can kill Void Spirit because the shield is purely for physical.
Yeah, they expertly counter this Riki. Timbersaw, absolutely nothing you can do about it from the Riki's perspective, and PA being the matchup, as good of a matchup as she is. I will be thoroughly impressed if Mid-1 carries this game. I feel like this is a very hard Riki game. And I will learn a lot if he does.
Not off to a great start. I mean, she said it's a hard game for the Riki. And, you know, obviously last game we saw Mid-1 have a very tough time on the safe lane Ember, so eyes definitely on him to see what he's going to be able to do this time round. As top lane, attempt to go on to FNG. Nico Baby's going to jump over towards Saxa. FNG will go down. Nico Baby get the trade kill. Yeah, he'll be able to do all the Fairy Fire. Indeed, he wasn't quite ready for that. Did start to back off, and that's going to cost him the opportunity to finish that kill off as Nico Baby won't be able to find him in return.
If you're a carrier that can kind of just dip out and go jungle, Timbersaw loses a lot of his early effectiveness in terms of shutting down the opponent carry, but Ricky has no backup plan.
Mid lane. Getting in onto Thompson, but Hanskin off the mark there with the stun. Thompson able to do a good job of juking it, turns around to looks to kill off Hanskin, but the Remnant's down. Protective disruption there from No Tail. His poison won't kill Hanskin, and Thompson does end up going down at the end of it all.
Yeah, you were mentioning he was struggling for mana, and he was 5 mana short of the average.
Look at this case here for Lim. Another beautifully placed Remnant. I mean, really getting the work done there with that Arcane Rune. 2 kills for Lim in the mid. Gonna bring in a pair of hands here to try and have gone to Thompson. Hanskin joining to try and push Thompson back. As you say, Thompson still very much knowing his strength. See Tom trying to get aggressive on the West but yeah, he's not really under any pressure at all. In fact, Seth forced to get out of it as he has to TP away from S4. It really does seem at the moment nothing they can do about this. Timber Lim comes in from the side with the DB ready to go, blows up Saxa, and the pressure will be onto another tier 1 tap where mid-1, he knows mid-1 has to get the Battle Fury on the Ricky, and he's going to be able to be so active before mid-1 has his core items to fight with.
How much I like this match.
Hit Lim. Saxa.
So you see that OG's electing to just play completely away from the Timbersaw, sticking with him. That's costing them all their tier 1s, because wherever he walks, bottom first, then top, now mid. Thompson's trying to make as much space and action happen as possible in the other lanes, but does killing a Nature's Prophet really matter all that much? As Lip TV's in.
I mean, definitely not. If it costs Thompson his life, Remnant's going to be off the mark. But Hanskin impales down. Thompson's going to get burst out. Seb, he's out with the TP. They got anything to stop it, they haven't. But as you say, Thompson with the aggression, sure he gets the profit, but he loses his life.
You have to get creative. It takes some super dangerous force the enemy team to come and respond to you without dying, and that's exactly what Thompson's doing here.
Yeah, we'll see if he follows up on that. That'll be a pretty wild first item rush, the complete overwhelming play. See, the haste rune's going to be grabbed up by S4. I mean, S4 can look to run down Thompson here without. It'll be helped by the disruption. Dagger out to Saxa for Lim Voids. Got the Bruce split out, and that extra bit of control to keep S4 held in place with the Wind Pounder. Comes back down though. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything aggressive onto S4. They've got to start running away from him. He's still got the remainder of that haste going. They'll try with the combo and the Spirit Vessel. That might just do it. He's out to the side with the Timber Chain, but the Spirit Vessel allows them to get the kill. Mid-1 in with the finishing hit. Like, what is the next move? Are you trying to make smoke moves with this PN Destiny? Who are you trying to hunt down?
That's why I'm really surprised.
They're going to try and get the jump in, but again, Saxa. That's Dolan Spike Carrier stopping the initial burst from Alliance. And now Saxa maybe trying to see if they can get the setup with the turnaround. Disruption used, but already Nico maybe finds himself his first target. He's in onto No Tail. Now a turn over towards Thompson. In he goes, they'll get the 2 of them. Saxa trying to fight with the help of 7. His primal split. Nico Baby's going to end up going down as mid-1 gets the kill. Nico Baby's dead. Hanskin also falling. As, now FNG, he's in it. As mid-1 and Steph, they're going to look for him. FNG goes for the TP out, but they've got the stun. FNG going down. See, S4, I don't think the Truth will be able to do anything about him. Yeah, S4's going to be able to step away, but
by going this Desolator, you're pretty much saying that's what you want to do. Like, you want to go continue to force the issue. While if you had just gone Battle Fury, you would be content trading farm because PA scales better than Cricket. So I'm really skeptical of Nico Baby's plan of this game, and just like I was skeptical of what OG was doing earlier, I'm not skeptical of what his vision of this game is.
Top, they will manage to get the kill on the step. Mid-1 finds FNG though. Mid-1 and Thompson there. Let's see if they can get back in on this. Stops them. Controlled by the Yules and Alliance completely splitting.
I always go into the assumption that these players know more than I do about this scenario, so I expect that's what he's probably going to do. As OG wants to get mid-tier 1, as Lynn is selling out his best.
See how much Alliance can do to slow down this push. S4 standing ready for, but immediately the vessel's down onto him into the follow-up combo. He's caught in the smoke screen. We're going to see him try and jump over towards the squishies. He's looking for the Shadow Demon. He'll get it. Big crit comes out from Nico, baby. His no-tail falls. S4 still alive, chains himself away. The vessel continue to tick him down though. Thompson in with a chase. Another burst combo takes out S4. The damage from the tricks of the trade steps up for another as Midbot gets the kill. Now Nico, baby, he's isolated alone. The stolen dissimulated from Saxon, giving him the ability to dodge to the side, keep himself away from the PA. PA getting controlled here by Thompson and Seb as there's another dead. S4's brought back here in an attempt to turn this fight around, but he's just alone. The vessel down upon him. Another cloud put in place as S4. He's got to be careful. He brought back for this. He's trying to get out of the side of the timber chamber. Thompson blinks it again. It's a dieback on S4 here at 22 minutes. And the numbers is 14 to 40, less than 1k in. So OG, they're going to be able to get this one for free. Yeah, the slow, as you say, I mean, it's a very strong slow, 6 seconds slow, 50% movement speed. Mid lane, Thompson coming in onto the two of them. As you see, Hansken, he's going to really struggle to run away from this sort of initiation now. Anytime that Thompson's in with the overwhelming blink, you cannot run. Bottom, Saxa. That will be a free kill here for the side of the line. I want to say that. Thompson's going to come over the counterplay. Nico maybe has to hold the BKB and run away. First charge down and he's having to use it to retreat. S4, he's been found in the trees. He's trying to get his way out of there, but there's just so much damage. And now Middle with a full Daedalus at 27 minutes in. He's ready to start kicking out those 1k crits.
Really high win rate against Nyx and Pubs, by the way, guys, if you're having some trouble with Nyx. Really hard to stun somebody who's invulnerable during the damage that they deal.
Oh. See, they can get in there once. I don't think they're going to be trying it for a second time though right now.
Very counterintuitive to hitting buildings. But he got the Aegis there, so it's not like he lost anything major. Back to farm.
Very juicy win as well there on the river. TD. And they're going to pick it up. They're looking for the setup here. Onto mid-one. They've got the trap with the remnant, but a nice save in from No-Tail with the disruption. The follow-up is there from Hanskin that comes in with the stun, and there's crits are there this time in the hands of Nico, baby, as they take down mid-one. See what more they can get from this Nico, baby, over towards Saxa. They'll get a second. Alliance, can they get more from this? They're trying to chase down Seb. He comes out of the split. Carapace is out, though. Nico, baby's ready to jump over. And finally, Alliance able to get the team fight in the way that they hoped for. Enabling Nico, baby, allowing him to go from target to target and starting things off by taking down that Ricky.
One of which can be like split pushing away from your team. I think in the case of Shadow Demon, it's that he can show up to fights and ganks because he's like that crucial +1 to offer that extra damage. I think that's what he's going for here.
Thompson, looking tripped up. I've got to be cautious though. Thompson has this DD ready to go for the next jump. He's going to pop it now. Alliance, they want to try and fight into this Seb. With the split, these Alliance themselves going to separate. You're going to see the jump on a No-Tail. No-Tail has to buy back. They instantly take him down with a big crit. Seb has the control onto Limb. See Nico, baby, focusing down Thompson with his BKB up. He's getting the work done. A second kill for Nico, baby. The BKB does now come to an end, though, so he has to be careful of the chase here, but he's out with a blink. Off to the side. OG try and turn their efforts towards S4, but he's been underneath the tier 2. Actually thinking about chasing back in on this. Dust still out onto mid.
Mana burn stolen. That's super annoying for us. Honestly, nobody else really wants to. Tiny wants to be ganking. Ricky wants to be farming while looking to get +1. Brewmaster's the frontline team fight, so he's probably the best candidate.
S4 getting aggressive here by the tower, looking to take out No-Tail. OG's there with a response. They lose No-Tail, but mid-one has found the setup straight in onto FNG with a trick for trade. He gets the crisp, takes down the Prophet. See what more they can look for. Limp committing with the BKB. He's got the catch onto the Ricky. Nico, baby's there with a follow-up. Another crit in as Nico, baby, takes down mid-one. I mean, mid-one's down for 80 seconds. Alliance, they are pulling these fights out effortlessly now. This is a huge amount of time. Ricky's out of the game. Alliance is going to be able to put a huge amount of pressure onto the base. Stops him. He's trying to slow them down. I mean, they'll just start moving over towards him. The stun's on him. Nico Baby's in with a follow-up. Thompson's dead. No buyback on him either. I mean, all the tier 2s have been taken, and they've got a lot of space alliance to at least take one set of racks. And maybe even more with the fact that these buybacks aren't up. They were just playing for this 30 minutes, group up and go. It didn't matter if Farm was going to be there on mid 1 and Hansken. They've been getting that opening onto the Ricky, whether it be the Remnant or the Impale, and it's just ruined mid 1's game. It's been irrelevant how much farm he's had on him.
You end up taking the blur evasion on Nico Baby, so Ricky literally doesn't touch him. He's got 80% of it.
With this smoke move, they can catch one of the big boys, maybe find Thompson. They do. There's the opening. Nico Baby getting the bash straight up. The follow-up's there. Thompson, he needs help. Is he going to get in time? No, they're all bailing on him. They can't save Thompson. As out for 80 seconds. Again, Alliance just blowing this game wide open now. 7K lead for them. DD room popped on Nico Baby. He could really start to continue to keep this pressure on. I mean, they're smoked up on OG.
I think they have to get an MKB or a ring here on move on. It looks like they're going to let that just test the ages. It's going to die so quickly, though.
Yeah, they've got to get it. I don't think they're going to be able to get it soon enough. The damage from Nico Baby. He's taking it down too quickly, and he's got it. There's the kill. There's the ages. They're outside the pit. They do lose Limb. Instant burst combo comes into play. Hanskin over the beautiful set on the two of them. They set up their onto No-Tail. Stolen Impale thrown back here. Will cause the death of Hanskin. See what Nico Baby can do on clean up. He's jumping over. He's been able to find the first target. No-Tail now. He turns up towards Mid-1 popping the BKB, but he's having a run with this BKB. He's trying to get out of here. Seb comes to a finish with the split. Remnant now controlling him. Mid-1's trying to jump back into the tricks. The tricks, he got enough damage to kill Nico Baby. Nico Baby getting low, but the BKB's still good to go. As they've got a backup, they can't even kill Nico Baby the once here. As they have to get back into position to protect their racks.
Yeah, PA is always also good against Ricky because Ricky feasts on the information game. He wants to jump you, and the Ags, Nico Baby shows he truly understands this matchup.
He's going in on S4. There's a lot of backup here for S4. Mid-1, he's got to get on the retreat. Thompson's going to get him with the combo on the two of them. As he's found Limp, but Limp pops the cheese BKBs up. He's going to be fine. Silence onto Nico Baby. Nico Baby trying to run. The stun's there from the blue. Can't step finishing the once he can't. Nico Baby's still fine and good to go. Mid-1 has to use the BKB to retreat. Big stun comes out. They burst through the aegis of Nico Baby. They'll also find the life of Hanskin. Can they kill Nico Baby a second time? As he's standing to the side, stirs the back of a Limp, FNG and S4. Alliance still seem happy to go in on this Limp. Starting things on to Thompson. Nico Baby looking for the perfect time to jump in. He's still watching from the side. Burns through Limp. That is Limp down for 100 seconds. Now Nico Baby looks to commit in onto Seb. That's going to be the brew down. Now popping the BKB. Turns on towards Thompson. A buyback comes out for Seb, but he cannot get in position to save Thompson in time as Thompson is down. They have caught S4 on the high ground as S4 not quite able to make it back out as easily as Nico Baby did. So S4 will get left behind here. Chase from Sagster, finding further setup onto FNG as OG look to try and get as much as they can off this defense, but they won't be able to stop the TPL. The Prophets are waiting. Nico Baby's back in. The sentry on high finds the Ricky. Sagster's got a ghost step to save himself, but Nico Baby just weaving perfectly in and out of these fights. As he's just in again. He is diving into tier 4s. They do have this stun control. A 20-second cooldown on the BKB. I mean, I guess weaving perfectly in and out of the fight. That's still there. And they have indeed got what they came for. I don't think he's going to be too fussed with being dead for 90 seconds. He may not have buyback, but how much can OG do about this? And how well Nico Baby's just popped on with this build, and in a way that, regardless of the farm Mid-1 had early on, Mid-1 still very much a vulnerability. If one of these carries gets caught out, it could be pretty much game for each team. As up top, Thompson, he's caught out alone. And again, no buyback, still just a little short on the goal. 40 gold short of the buyback here, Thompson alive. They're going to try and chase for more. S4 leading in. Pokes out a response from Mid-1. Mid-1 actually jumping over the small creeps. Nico Baby's prepared with the dust. Mid-1 trying to hide the tree, jumps over the cliff here with the tricks, the trade. He'll be able to get out of there. There'll be a buyback from Saxer. Seb committing with the split. Well, Seb can chase down. He's trying to go in onto S4, but with the hood and the bloodstone, S4's fine. Bottom lane, FNG going for a bit of split pressure. OG, they'll be able to punish it as FNG caught on his own. They'll find themselves the kill.
It's such a tall ask for OG here. They have to push lanes against Nature's Prophet, Negas, and pick off potential of the next PA, the Nexuses. They quickly are wrangled back to their base here.
See Midbomb trying to start the action here with Seb. As Limp, always threading off the backlines, he's found the cash on the stack, so he's able to burst him down low, but the save comes in. The disruption gives Saxtra a bit of time, but Hansken has the impale to follow it up. They've caught Limp. Limp is dead though. Damage is enough here from Midbomb. And into the trees, they'll find Hansken as well. The cloud is down. Hansken, has he got any means of escape? He's trying. He's running through the trees, but they're on top of him once more. The tricks of the trade will do it.
1,300 gold for that rapier.
He's closing in on it.
Becomes so obnoxious to deal with because you just can't see him, and suddenly you're dead. As he now hits for almost 600 damage, ignoring backstab.
OG this time around could give Alliance a pretty formidable fight around the pit, and Alliance know it. They're a little cautious on how they commit for this. They know that OG's going to come in and try and make the jump. And there it is. Actually, it's going to be Lim starting things off. It looks to commit in with the BKB. They're able to catch out, take down Saxtra. Spike Carapace set up onto Seb with CS4 running towards the backlines, trying to split OG apart. Thompson comes in with a combo, Mid-One jumps over. The BKB coming out from Nico Baby as Nico Baby's out of the tricks of the trade. He's on the retreat. Mid-One's looking for a target. The chase is able to get in. Demonic plays down onto the PA, and they've got the damage with this rapier. Mid-One claims the double kill. See what S4 can do to put a stop to this. Mid-One's actually keeping out. He's got to defend the base. He has to get back to the tier 4s. Seb's getting run down by S4. Can Seb get himself away from this? Another Yule's up. Buying time for Lim to close the gap. In with the remnants. Seb down for 2 minutes. Mid-One's out on the map. He's got the silence onto Lim. Lim getting taken out. The crits come into play. Mid-One gets the kill. Lim buying back immediately. Nico Baby in with a bit of bash control, but Mid-One's still got the BKB good to go. There's the avalanche drop down. Mid-One on the chase. He's over towards S4. S4 chaining out to the side. Another jump with the tricks of the trade. That's PA down and out. A dieback on Nico Baby. Mid-One just tearing them apart here with the rapier.
But their base. Oh god! No tell this solo kill. FMG.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Brian, there's 2 heroes down for 2 minutes. How much can OG get done with this? They're going to take this roast down pretty quickly with that rapier damage.
It has to be quick because the lanes are pushing in.
Step just scouting things out with the Wind Panda. Able to hold people back as well. OG, they're going to be able to get this cleaned up. Who's taking what? Thompson? He's going to take the axe. As now they're chased in. They've got the catch on the S4. Lim jumping in with the BKB, trying to help out. How can they burst them out? The base is dying though. Tier 4s are falling. If Alliance could just sort of keep OG out and distracted, the Treants might just do it. The first tier 4 down, the second tier 4 down as well. As OG, they may be getting the kills, but they've got to get back. FNG's in. He's looking to close this out. The Treants are doing it. FNG's going to be able to end the game. He's got it. Surely Thompson is trying to hold them off, but the creeps, they've finished it. Alliance will win the game. I mean, Alliance. I mean, it wouldn't be any other team on a sort of victory like that at the end. I mean, they played it the smart. I mean, again, we've seen it so many times, really. This New Age Alliance with FNG and his Prophet, you've got to be ready for that. FNG's always going to look for that avenue to close games up.